Hear that? That's the sound of a fresh cup of coffee being poured. Welcome to our cozy coffee break where we learn something new together. Today we'll journey through the English alphabet, exploring each letter, its sounds, and how to pronounce it. We've created a relaxed and friendly atmosphere, perfect for learning. So sit back, relax, and let's have some fun with English. Are you ready to dive into the world of English alphabets? Let's get started. The English alphabet, it's the building block of the language. It's made up of 26 letters, each with its own unique sound. Let's dive right in, shall we? We start with A, pronounced as A. Next, we have B, pronounced as B. Then comes C, which is pronounced as C. The fourth letter is D, pronounced as D. This is followed by E, pronounced as E. Then we have F, pronounced as F. The seventh letter is G, pronounced as G. Next up is H, pronounced as H. The ninth letter is I, pronounced as E. Moving on, we have J, pronounced as J. K is next, pronounced as K. The 12th letter is L, pronounced as L. M is the 13th letter, pronounced as M. Following M, we have N, pronounced as N. Then we have O, pronounced as O. P is the 16th letter, pronounced as P. It is followed by Q, pronounced as Q. The 18th letter is R, pronounced as R. Next up is S, pronounced as E's. The 20th letter is T, pronounced as T. Following T, we have U, pronounced as U. V is the 22nd letter, pronounced as V. It is followed by W, pronounced as W. The 24th letter is X, pronounced as X. The penultimate letter is Y, pronounced as Way. Last, but definitely not least, we have Z, pronounced as Z in American English and Z in British English. That's the English alphabet from A to Z. Each letter has its own unique sound, and it's these sounds that we use to form words. Now, these 26 letters are divided into two groups, vowels and consonants. Let's start with vowels. Can you guess how many vowels we have in English? That's right. There are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. These letters are special because they can make sounds all on their own. Let's say them together. A like apple, E like elephant, I like igloo, O like octopus, and U like umbrella. Did you notice how your mouth opens wide when you say these sounds? That's a characteristic of vowels. Now, let's move on to consonants. Consonants are the remaining 21 letters of the alphabet. They include letters like B, C, D, and so on, all the way to Z. Unlike vowels, consonants usually need a vowel to make a sound. Let's pronounce some of them. B like ball, C like cat, D like dog. Notice how your mouth doesn't open as wide when you pronounce these sounds? That's one key difference between vowels and consonants. So what's the big deal about vowels and consonants? Well, they're like the building blocks of words. You can't have a word without them. They work together to create the sounds and words we use every day. For example, in the word cat, C and T are the consonants and A is the vowel. They come together to form the word cat. It's also important to know that vowels and consonants can make different sounds depending on where they are in a word and what letters are around them. For example, the C-E-T in cat and cycle make different sounds. The same goes for vowels. The A in cat and cake sound different. So there's a lot more to vowels and consonants than first meets the eye, or perhaps the ear. But don't worry, with practice, you'll soon get the hang of it. Remember, vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and the rest are consonants. They each have their own unique sounds, too. Pronunciation is key in English. It's not just about knowing the letters, but also about how to say them. Let's start with the letter A. It's pronounced I, like in the word day. And then we have B, which sounds like bee, just like the buzzing insect. Next is C, pronounced as C. Imagine you're looking at a beautiful rainbow and you say, I see a rainbow. D sounds like D. Think of a deep, deep ocean. E is pronounced E, like in the word tree. F is pronounced as F, and G sounds like G. Imagine a jolly, jiggling jelly. Che is pronounced as H. It's a bit tricky, but remember it as the first letter in the word happy. I sounds like I, just like the eyes you use to see the beautiful world around you. J sounds like J, which is also a type of bird. K is pronounced as K, like an OK. L is pronounced as L, and M sounds like N is pronounced as N, similar to M. O is pronounced as O, like when you're surprised. P sounds like P. Q is pronounced as Q, like when you're waiting in a queue. R sounds like R, like a pirate saying ah. S is pronounced as S, and T sounds like T, just like when you're having a cup of tea. U sounds like U, and V is pronounced as V. W is pronounced as W. X sounds like X. Y is pronounced as Y. And finally, Z is pronounced as Z, like a buzzing bee. Remember, every letter has its own special sound, and knowing these sounds can help you pronounce words correctly. It's like learning a new song. At first, you might not know all the words, but with practice, you'll be able to sing along perfectly. The same goes for pronunciation. Keep practicing the sounds of each letter. Before you know it, you'll be pronouncing English words with confidence and ease. With practice, you'll be able to pronounce these letters perfectly. It's practice time. We're going to pronounce these letters together. Are you ready? Let's start with the letter A. It's pronounced as A. Can you say A? Brilliant. Now let's move on to B. It's pronounced as B. Try saying B. Excellent. Next is C. This one is pronounced as C. Can you repeat after me? C. Fantastic. The fourth letter is D, pronounced as D. Let's say it together. D. You're doing great. Now let's try E. It's pronounced as E. Repeat after me, E. Well done. The next letter is F, pronounced as F. Can you say F? Superb. Moving on to G. This one is a bit tricky. It's pronounced as G. Let's try it. G. Marvelous. H is next, pronounced as H. Can you say H? Awesome. We're halfway through. Let's continue with I. It's pronounced as I. Repeat after me, I. Good job. J is next, pronounced as J. Let's say it together. J. You're doing wonderfully. Next is K, pronounced as K. Can you say K? Splendid. L is next, pronounced as L. Try saying L. Well done. Now M. It's pronounced as M. Repeat after me. M. Great. The next one is N, pronounced as N. Can you say N? Excellent. Let's try O. It's pronounced as O. Can you say O? Fantastic. P is next, pronounced as P. Let's say it together. P. Good job. We're almost there. Q is pronounced as Q. Can you say Q? Superb. R is next, pronounced as R. Repeat after me. R. Great. S is pronounced as S. Can you say S? Brilliant. T is next, pronounced as T. Let's say it together. T. Well done. The last three letters now. U is pronounced as U. Can you say U? Fantastic. V is pronounced as V. Let's try it. V. Excellent. Last but not least, W, X, Y, and Z are pronounced as W, X, Y, and Z. Let's say them together. W, X, Y, Z. Great job. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be able to pronounce these letters like a pro. Well, that's our coffee break for today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the English alphabet and its pronunciation. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We started with the ABCs, those 26 letters that form the building blocks of the English language. We danced between the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, and the consonants, the other 21 letters that help us shape words and express ideas. In our journey through the alphabet, we discovered the unique sounds each letter makes. We learned how to pronounce them clearly and how vowels can have short and long sounds. We also explored some pronunciation tips to help you speak English more naturally. We highlighted the importance of paying attention to the way your mouth, tongue, and lips move when you speak. Remember, each sound has its unique mouth position. We spent some quality time practicing together, repeating the sounds and words, because practice is the key to mastering pronunciation. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with the English alphabet and its sounds. Language is a beautiful journey, and every journey starts with a single step. Today, we took a giant leap in your English learning journey. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep practicing, and you'll master the English alphabet in no time. Until our next coffee break, take care.